This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Shalom, shalom. Call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and sincerity, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. And real quick, we're going to go into what you see on the screen. All right, I got to be very careful with my words, but this is what's trending on Twitter right now. It says V, you see at the top of the screen, I can't say the word, V injured. Okay, hashtag V injured. Okay, and it's actually a page right here for V injured. I'm going to go ahead and follow them. Okay. But this is what's trending on Twitter. Okay. And it's a bunch of people in their reactions, you know, a bunch of their stories. But this was the funniest one I've seen. I got to play it. It says 5 times August, I guess it's a band. It says I've stood on stage with the V injured hashtag. I've heard their stories. I've seen the pain they're in. It's time to stop ignoring them. It's time to stop pretending they don't exist. Shame on everyone who's turned a blind eye. And we're gonna play this video. In the darkness of the read the top banner. DTM. In the darkness of the times, there's a light that shines the proof. It'll soon reveal the crime, so I won't stop the fight for you. Yes, I will always fight for you. I will brave every attack, and I will not give up on you. I will always have your back. So to these are the people who scoffed and mocked and, you know, shamed, you know, us, the unvied, for not doing it. Okay. And now they're having, you know, side effects and issues. And now they're the V injured. And they're on stage seeking sympathy and gaslighting people for shaming or ignoring them, act like they don't exist. But you asked for this, man. So I'm going to go up here. It says Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. So he may come, you know, in his white little vest or suit or jacket, you know, hospital jacket or whatever. Okay. And then at the end of the day, you know, he's coming to ultimately destroy you. And these people are feeling the side effects of that, of trusting in this devil. Okay. I'm gonna jump down. It says, verse 13, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come not wild beasts? If you go play, you know, if you have a charmer, like a snake charmer, and he's, you know, and you see him charming those snakes or whatever, and one of them bite him, nobody's going to pity him because he would, hey, you was playing with snakes. Okay, if you jump into if you go to the zoo and you jump into an enclosure with a gorilla or a lion and they, you know, tear your leg off, you know, is anybody going to really feel bad for you? No, because you jumped in there. Okay, so these people are you know, ridiculous. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him when his sins, who will pity? And you have been defiled. Okay. For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. So you see how this, you know, they said they're being ignored, man. He said, it's time to stop pretending they don't exist. Shame on every one of you turn a blind eye. And these are people turning blind eyes because they signed up for this, man.
Down, don't let up. You are all they have for on.
Majority of them look like majority of them are Edomites, man.
So make this a war to win.
So there you go, man. Hey, they trusted in their own people, and look what's the outcome of it. You got them in wheelchairs. It says, for Verse 16. And eminently speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. And that's what they did. You know, the enemy, called, hey, he got his own people, man. You know, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee. And they came speaking real sweetly with those lips, talking about this thing, and they deceived a lot of people. Okay, and these people that got deceived, now they're on the stage crying.
So make this a war to win. Look in their eyes and tell them that I will always fight for you. I will stand guard at the gate, and I will.
This is ridiculous, bro. What the fuck? Like, these are people that actually took the yab, and now they're having a bad time, and this guy's having a concert for them. This is Babylon, man. We are in the worst. Hey, this is the worst captivity ever, man. You know, the worst captivity ever, and then they're still trying to get you to take these things.
I will stand guard at the gate, and I will not give up on you. I will stop each shot they take. I will always.
Whoa! Did you see that? Somebody had a sign that says "F you, Biden, Joe Biden."
Always fight for you.
And they upset, man. They upset, but they trusted in the devil, man.
Always fight for
See, you trusted in the devil.
Thank you.
All right, give it up for 5 times August.
That was ridiculous, man. That was absolutely ridiculous. Let me go back a little bit. Look at this place, man. It's a concert. It's a concert for the people that got. You know, call HALAL YAHAWASHI, the water YAHAWASHI, for keeping us from that madness. You know, a working in our minds to continue to stay firm in the spirit, no matter how bad it may have got, or how much enchantments they put out there. Okay, this is the book of Matthew chapter 12. Verse 25, it says, and Yahawashi knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall his kingdom stand? And that's what you see, man. That person's had that F Joe Biden sign. You know, hey, man, this place is through. You know, and his own people are he's destroying his own people, man. You know, that stage was full of damn Edos, okay? To be honest with you, this is how you know that we are at the end of this place, man. His kingdom is not going to be able to stand. It's not going to be able to last. It's not going to be able to endure. It's not going to be able to push through. It's not going to be able to build back better. It's not going to be able to be made great again. It's over, okay? It is over, and we got next, man, okay? You see, it's just the end of a rulership. It's not the end of the world. It's the end of a rulership. It's the end of an era. It's the end of a kingdom. It's the end of a eon. You see, these people that they had their chance. The Lord gave all these nations a chance to rule, but now it's our turn to go back into power. Okay, Romans chapter 9, verse 13. It is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Okay, the Lord hates these Edomites. Okay, and that's why, they ultimately are getting deceived by their own people. Okay. But at the end of the day, the kingdom is about to be translated, okay? The kingdom is about to be translated. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or what shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, and when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So the white man, okay, and his constituents, all right, that's Esau, okay, and then that goes for what, who? That's the American, these white people over here in America, those Russians, you can go on. The Australians, these are all Edomites, man, okay, and these people that are in power for the most part are the Edomites, all right, and their power is ending. Their rulership is coming to a closure. Okay, they're not doing so good. They're destroying their own people, and ultimately we got next. Okay, the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, who are the biblical Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, are going to be the next rulers of this earth. Okay, the earth is not going to be destroyed. The earth is going to be renewed. Okay, and but this society, this life we live as we live it today, which is just nothing but death and destruction. Okay, confusion is coming to an end. It's about to be destroyed, and after that, we're going to rule over this world in righteousness, man, under our power, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, and King David. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to say shalom, call halal, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, Barakathum. I pray this lessons edifying to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. Shalom.
Yes, I will always fight for you. I will brave every attack, and I will not give up on you. I will
it looks sick as it looks sad as shit, man.
So to every single mother, father, stand up for your sons and daughters. Do not back down, don't let up. You are all they.
Oh, before I go, it was a tweet I saw on here that I wanted to touch on. 1 second, if I can find it. You just made a good point, man. I know I must have shared it to my profile. Let me see. Let's go here. Salakia, bear with me. Somebody said, okay, imagine being on social media in 2021 imagine posting on social media in 2021 that you hope people lose everything they have for not taking an experimental blot that doesn't work because you try to flex on a conspiracy theory. Now you have to gaslight and pretend it never happened. This place is through, man. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to say shalom, Kwame Sharala, Abba Bar, praise, let's edify, so full leg.